In the shadow of the Blue Ridge Mountains, where morning mist clings to ancient stones like forgotten prayers, Virginia holds secrets that defy everything we think we know about the past. Tonight, we descend into mysteries so profound that science itself falls silent before their enigmatic presence. The wind through Virginia's forests carries whispers of civilizations that shouldn't exist, archaeological anomalies that rewrite history. With every unearthed fragment, stone circles older than Stonehenge, buried beneath suburban neighborhoods, massive earthworks that mirror constellations, from ages when such knowledge was supposedly impossible. But this isn't just about ancient ruins. This is about the deliberate erasure of inconvenient truths, discoveries that vanish from academic records, researchers who find themselves suddenly reassigned when their findings challenge established timelines. The land remembers. Picture this: a construction crew breaking ground for a new shopping center. Their machines hit stone, not random rocks, but precisely cut megalithic blocks weighing several tons each, carved with symbols that predate any known Virginia culture by thousands of years. Within 48 hours, the site is cordoned off. Federal agents arrive. The crew is sworn to silence. The shopping center is built elsewhere. This scenario has played out across Virginia dozens of times. In the past century, each incident buried beneath bureaucracy, each discovery labeled a natural formation or colonial-era construction, despite evidence that screams otherwise. The Beale treasure cryptographs represent just the surface of Virginia's encrypted past. Hidden within their numerical sequences lie references to underground chambers that shouldn't exist, coordinates pointing to stone chambers built with precision that rivals modern engineering, chambers filled with artifacts that challenge our understanding of pre-Columbian America. Local tribes speak of the old ones in hushed reverence, not their ancestors, but something far more ancient. Beings who walked these mountains when the world was young, who carved symbols into cliff sides that still pulse with unexplained electromagnetic energy, who built structures that align perfectly with celestial events occurring only once every 26,000 years. The Shenandoah Valley holds scars from a conflict that official history denies ever happened. Massive stone foundations buried beneath centuries of sediment, melted rock formations that suggest temperatures exceeding anything achievable by primitive technology, scattered metal artifacts composed of alloys that wouldn't be invented for millennia. Carbon dating consistently returns impossible results. Organic material found alongside these structures tests as being over 40,000 years old. Yet the official narrative maintains that Virginia's first inhabitants arrived barely 12,000 years ago. The contradiction echoes. Most academics choose to look away. Underground Virginia tells a different story entirely. Vast tunnel networks snake beneath the state, far too extensive and sophisticated to be natural cave systems. These passages connect sites hundreds of miles apart with mathematical precision. Their walls bear tool marks from instruments that leave patterns unlike anything created by known human technology. The tunnels converge at massive underground chambers, rooms carved from solid bedrock, with acoustic properties that amplify whispers into thunder. In these spaces, archaeologists have found evidence of gatherings involving hundreds of individuals, ceremonial arrangements of stones that mirror stellar configurations, altars stained with substances that resist chemical analysis. Government involvement in suppressing these discoveries runs deeper than academic politics. Military installations coincidentally appear Near major archaeological sites, research grants disappear. When investigations venture into forbidden territory, scientists face career destruction. Predict approved narratives. The electromagnetic anomalies surrounding these sites defy conventional physics. Compass needles spin. Electronics malfunction. Sensitive individuals describe overwhelming sensations of being watched. Some report vivid visions of Virginia's landscape as it existed in an impossible past. Ancient Virginia possessed knowledge that we're only beginning to rediscover. Stone circles as astronomical calculators. Earthworks that amplify natural earth energies. Building techniques that withstand millennia. Modern construction crumbles within decades, but these structures endure. The implications go beyond archaeology. If advanced civilizations existed in prehistoric Virginia, then our understanding of human development must be rewritten. The idea of linear progression collapses. What emerges is a cycle: rise, fall, erasure, repeat. These mysteries persist because they challenge institutional power. Academia survives on protected timelines. Governments thrive on managed truths. Industries protect outdated technologies. Yet truth continues to surface. Every construction project risks exposure. Every archaeological survey threatens the narrative. The ancient past refuses to stay buried. Virginia's landscape remembers what humanity forgets. In weathered stone, in buried chambers, in impossible artifacts and wild magnetism, the old ones left messages. Messages for those brave enough to read them. Their civilization fell to forces we can barely comprehend. They left fragments, scattered across a continent. The question isn't whether these mysteries have explanations. The question is, will we dare accept those explanations when they arrive? Because understanding Virginia's ancient secrets means confronting this possibility. We were not the first. And if the whispers in the mountain mist speak true, we won't be the last to fall.